No, no, I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, burning out his fuse out here. Who's my wife? Find out. Not the man they think I am. Back. Find out. Not the man they think I am. Back. Find out. Not the man they think I am. Back home. Oh, no. I'm a rocket man.
Right, welcome to Norwich, and that was the William Shatner doing Rocket Man. And basically this song, Rocket Man, means being a trans user, right? It means injecting with a T. It means injecting up on the testosterone, right? So as you see here, the rocket in this cylindrical projectile that can be propelled to a great height, right? So cylindrical, like the syringe, right? And as you see, the rocket itself, the CK, the 33, and the ET, which is again the triple tav, right? And all were like the royal, right? So serving the royal house. And there, so totally cool it does. You see basically how the rocket idea applies to the that song, you know. Yeah, I mean applies to a syringe. You know, the rocket man, see, injecting up on the trans hormones. And the cylindrical idea, you know, same as the rocket. The cylindrical tube. Of course, the triple toe, the three T's, you know, E-T, you know, three T's. And of course, also becomes a TH. So you see there, the rocket idea, you know, is the idea of injecting up on the trans hormones. Also see a lot of Kurd in this, which is very similar to the Muslim Kurd, right? So you have the chet, you know, like the rocket, the chet, and it's basically the number 8, and refer to the letter of life. And the festival of lights, Qayyim, James, Muhammad, life. So you know it's very similar to the Muslim idea. And they become the number 8, the rocket, see the ket. Basically when you have William Shatner, right? Shatner is an anagram of trans he, right? So when he's saying in that song, I'm not the man they think I am, you know, because he's a trans man, see? Of course, if you type in anagram, I'm not going to tell you that one, but it's there, you know, it's totally there, trans he. You know, T-R-A-N-S, he, trans he, right? When you have the CK, right, there's often used a CK code 3, 2. So a 2 3 is for your 33. Or, you know, in your standard English alphabet, C3, K11. So again, 3, 11 is 33. So, you know, there's never any coincidence to put this stuff in. I was quoted. Next up, I want to show this Jason Mohammed. And this character's on the, he's the host of the football scores on the BBC One, right? So quite a sort of like a high profile position. And as you see, he was born in Wales, so Wales Islam idea. To a Pakistani father and Welsh mother, right? And he's a practicing Muslim. And I bet you most people didn't know that type of thing, right? Of course, it's trans, right? The trans program. But you know, again, you got this tie between the Wales, the Islam, and the Muhammad. You know, obviously. So I mean, you know, that's you know, it's on the way to Islam, you know, and that. about all this type of outer space stuff, a lot of it dates back to basically the Quran, right? We got the hour of judgment is the moon, the day with the moon. And Prophet Muhammad seen this, of course. It was the splitting of the moon. So all this type of outer space stuff and looking up into the sky and it's very much to do with it. They're not sort of backward or no. The type of Muslim idea is we've got a mission to Mars. I mean, that's obviously total crap because being filmed out of a green screen or whatever. But as you can see, they've got the space program and all the rest of the type of thing, astronauts and all that type of idea. So it's not like it's a backward thing or something, you know what I mean? It's got a lot more money than the Western world. Of course, it's Mohammed bin Rashid Space Centre. Basically, when you got James and Muhammad, you got the James Hamish, right, or the James Ham. So the Huam idea, right, and in this you got the Hom or Huam and the Ham, right. So it's like the royal house or the royal court. It's all the same. Muhammad is the same as James. Basically means the royal house. You have James, right? Abbreviations Jazz, like Jason Muhammad. And there's an interesting bit, right, where it says the word Mahmad. Mah sounds a bit like Muhammad, so it's basically saying that like Mah is Muhammad or Muhammad. So like the type of Irish type of idea or Gaelic or whatever, where they call people Ur Connor or something, right? And they obviously Muck, Muck, the Scottish type of way of calling, it means son of Muck. But so that's like in there the way, the way like the Arabic sort of pronounce words when they say like wach and ach and all that type of thing. See? So it's so basically, right, when you have Ian McDermott, right, that's basically the same as Muhammad, right? And if you know about this Ian McDermott one, again Scottish, and he plays like the Emperor in the Star Wars thing, right? So in them Star Wars movies, right, you had James Earl Jones as Darth Vader, right, and Ian McDermott or Ian Muhammad as the Emperor, right, and that thing there, Revenge of the Sith. So it's all about like the revenge of the Sith, or who's a Sith, is that like a Muslim people or something, So it's like, there's some strange codes in it. McDermott. Yeah, right. Says that the Sith are an order of force-sensitive beings who use the dark side of the Force, right? The dark side, think about that. And they're out for galactic domination and revenge against the Jedi Order. And the Darth, obviously, Darth means dark, TH. So there's some strange codes in this, like, obviously, And of course, the star, the star idea. And he had the idea what they take over the galaxy by exterminating the entire Jedi Order and converting the Republic into a galactic empire. So it's just sort of like an analogy of what they're doing. Basically turning the West over into a Muslim empire, Seems like they could be like in the Warlords of Mars by Edgar Rice Burroughs. course, I like rice out there, you know what I mean? Not a Sith type of idea, right? It's very similar to Scythian's idea, right? Which is the ancient Eastern Ironic equestrian nomadic people, so a lot of Kurd in that. The horses, for a start. You know, the horses in the ancient Eastern Ironic, which is basically is so Muslim, you know, the scythes. Of course, the scythe is the implement of the castration, you know, like the castration of Uranus. So they, you know, of course, present the white face, you know, as the D. But I mean, if you've never over there, you can't be whites, you gotta be basically blacks. Migrating out of Central Asia into the Western steppes, you know, I always see these type of Kurds. Again, the horse rider, which suggests the hormone user, in the Scythians. Yeah, similar. That Sith thing, yeah, very similar. The TH race. Again, Jungle done a few videos on this. Tate King of Scythia. Being Magogamian, so very, all similar stuff like, Muhammad and MacDormid and etc. Right? In the Tate King of Scythia. So the Tate was the there's the atheist as well. The T's. So basically, like that Andrew Tate, the Andrew Tate one who's a Muslim, and in the public eye at the moment and all that. Tate. Of course, that Pat Tate and Tony Tucker as well, which is been a big thing for a few years, like. Of course, this character's set up as an influencer, That's what they just call him in the media stuff, an influencer, So obviously, he's there to influence, young kids and what have you. So basically, we have MacDonald, right? It's the son of Donald, and the Donald means domino, type of domination idea, world domination. Again, that type of idea is always there. But again, like when you have Muck, is Muck the same as Mu or Mu, as in Muhammad? So basically means the son of James. Muhammad, the son of James. And obviously, the Mason idea again. Domnal, Allah, always very similar Kurds in that. Like Trevor MacDonald, Trinidadian British newsreader. Been giving out hex for many years and that. And of course got the UBE or whatever from the Royal House. And Douglas heritage. Of Douglas heritage. It'll be like he's more being of African descent and father being of Indian descent. Douglas like Douglas. Trevor Lawson, Lamson, MacDonald. The British Windward Islands. Night Bachelor. And the Douglas. Mixed African Indian descent again, pretty interesting, with Douglas. The Jew, and think how many come from either India or Africa, or they